Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
Welcome to today's Senior Safety Advice Daily Podcast. I'm Robin Schiltz, Certified Dementia Specialist, and today I want to talk about something simple but powerful: gratitude walks. If you're a caregiver, you probably move through your day doing 100 things for someone else, answering questions, preparing meals, managing medications, and worrying about safety. It's easy to feel like there's no space left for you. But what if I told you that a short walk, even 10 minutes, could help you feel calmer, more centered, and more connected to the good that's still around you? That's what a gratitude walk does. It turns ordinary steps into mindful moments of peace. I started doing gratitude walks years ago during a time when caregiving for my dad felt especially hard. I was tired and frustrated and overwhelmed. One morning I decided to walk around the block before my day began. No earbuds, no phone, just me and the sound of my shoes on the pavement. At first I was thinking about my to-do list, but then I started noticing how soft the morning air felt, how good the sun felt on my skin, how pretty a neighbor's wind chime sounded, and how the sound of the sun hitting the leaves in just the right way, it just seemed I could hear them crackle. I remember thinking, okay, these are things I can be grateful for. It did not fix everything, of course, but it did soften the edges of my stress that day. And that's what gratitude does. It doesn't erase the challenges. It helps us notice that even in the middle of them, something beautiful is still happening. So let's talk about how you can create your own gratitude walk. First, keep it simple. This doesn't need to be a big outing. It can be a slow walk down your driveway, around your garden, or through a quiet hallway if you're indoors. The goal isn't exercising, it's awareness. As you begin, take a slow breath in and out. Let your mind settle, and then gently focus on what's around you, what you can see and hear and feel. Maybe it's the warmth of sunlight on your face, the rhythm of your steps, the chirping of the birds, the way the air smells after rain. These are all tiny anchors that bring your mind back to the present moment, a place that's often missing when life feels like a blur of tasks. Once you've tuned into your surroundings, start to name things you're grateful for, silently or out loud. They don't need to be big or profound. In fact, the smaller the better. Things like, I am grateful I have the strength to walk today. I'm grateful for the person I care for even when it's hard. I'm grateful for the cool breeze on my skin. I'm grateful for the smell of the flowers as I walk. If your thoughts drift back to stress, that's okay. Just notice it and then gently guide your attention back to gratitude. Like a gentle steering wheel, turn your focus towards what's right in this moment. Over time, this becomes a quiet habit, a way to retrain your brain. Research actually shows that gratitude activates areas of the brain linked with calmness and positive mood. It can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and help regulate blood pressure. But most of all, gratitude changes how we see the world. When we look for good things, we find more of them. You might be wondering, well, what if I can't even leave the house? That's okay too. You can still take a walk in your mind. Sit near a window and imagine yourself walking through your favorite place, a beach, a forest trail, your old neighborhood. Picture each step. Feel the ground beneath you. Breathe in that sense of peace. This kind of visualization still triggers the same relaxation response in your body. Your brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined calm. It just responds to it. If you're caring for someone with dementia, you can even share this practice. Take a short stroll together, hand in hand. It can lift both of your moods. While you're walking, you might say something like, let's listen to the birds together. Or, can you smell those flowers? Simple sensory cues, sight, sound, smell, can help ground both of you in the moment. And those shared minutes of calm, they matter more than we realize. Here's one more idea. Keep a gratitude stone. Find a small, smooth stone from your walk and keep it in your pocket. Every time you touch it during the day, let it remind you of one thing you're thankful for. A gratitude stone is a quiet, tangible reminder that gratitude is always within reach, even on tough days. Or, if you prefer journaling, write down one sentence after each walk. It could be as simple as, "I'm grateful for the way the light looked this morning." Over time, you'll have pages of quiet beauty to look back on. Let's take a moment to imagine how this might look in your own life. Picture yourself stepping outside, even for a few minutes. You notice the sound of leaves rustling, you breathe in fresh air, you release the weight of the last argument, the last worry, the last task, and in that small window of time, you feel a little more like you. That is the gift of a gratitude walk. It's not about escaping your caregiving role. It's about refilling yourself so you can give from a place of peace rather than depletion. Before we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. Every step taken with gratitude is a step toward balance. You can't control everything about caregiving, but you can choose to pause, breathe, and notice the good. So today or tomorrow, step outside for just a few minutes. Walk slowly, breathe deeply, let gratitude guide your steps. You might be surprised at how much lighter your heart feels when you return. Thank you for joining me today on the Senior Safety Advice Daily Podcast. If this episode gave you a moment of calm or encouragement, I'd love for you to share the episode with someone who could use it too. You'll find more tips and guides and free caregiver resources at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And come back tomorrow for another moment of calm, connection, and care. Until then, take care of yourself and the ones you love. Bye!
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.